Welcome back to our podcast, Only Friends.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
We are just discussing our wardrobe. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I noticed because I look at it a lot. Yeah. Because I edit, and then sometimes I make TikToks. And by the way, we have a TikTok page for our podcast. It's called Only Friends Clips or Only Friends Pod Clips. I'll link it wherever you're watching this.
Yes.
If it's YouTube, I guess. But my body tends to look real. How do you describe it? Like compressed. My body looks really compressed because I always wear I literally wear these jeans every single day of my life.
They're super high-waisted for those listening.
Yes. They're very high-waisted. And a lot of times I'll wear like a crop top or something.
Yeah.
And for some reason, when I sit down, my body just looks like a compressed mess. Like I just look like I have a torso.
Yeah. You have a very tiny torso in frame. So it just like the pants go up to like right under her boob.
Yeah.
Pretty
and
much
I
when
look like
she sits down.
Yeah. Something's wrong.
It's really funny. And so then I sat down because like I'm in that vibe today. And then I was like, do I look like you?
I don't think so. No. I mean, in person, you don't. I doubt on camera. And I was telling her, I feel like she's just too long of a body. No, you just look like you have really bad posture. I don't think you're
okay.
I feel like there's still a clear distinction between the top and bottom because there's like a big gap. Not a big gap, but mine is like, that's why I wore a big t-shirt.
An oversized shirt today.
And last week I was like, oh, I wish I was wearing a sweatshirt because I was actually cold.
Oh.
Like halfway through. Otherwise I would have asked. And
I'm like,
so I guess that's my
next. You have to go home and get one.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't I wasn't cold before, but
no, I know.
Yeah, so that traumatized me a little bit. I've noticed it here and there, but like for some reason the last one I was like, oh damn, I look really crazy.
You just look cute. Little
No,
lady.
I don't think I look cute, but thank you.
You're welcome.
And I will acknowledge when I look cute, but I know I don't look cute. And it's weird because like also my boob, like I don't know. It's just a whole thing.
I feel like you probably notice it more than like anybody else does. It's
Yeah.
like any person looking at themselves. You just nitpick.
Totally.
Because like to me, I'm like, oh, I like see it, but it doesn't look bad.
It's so crazy how we all do that. Every single person.
Just such a except if you're probably like Victoria's Secret's models.
No, they're probably have the worst because people are always critiquing them.
I just can't imagine.
No. Being a Victoria's Secret model?
Oh no, I can imagine that.
I was like,
no,
wait, I can't agree because I was like, yeah, you're right. I do that. Wait, that's not what you're saying.
I can't imagine being a person. Like I would say I'm like, I don't really put myself down about my body or anything.
Not at
but
all. You're like confident queen, I feel like.
Yeah, which like I feel very fortunate for because I know that like a lot of people struggle with it. But like there's so many little things about myself that I'll like nitpick if I see like a picture. I'm like, no, my eye is like weird or like, you know, just.
But you're not like, stuff. I look like a compressed goblin.
Sometimes. A compressed goblin.
That's genuinely how I feel when I look at that picture.
Oh my God. I'm like crying a little.
Me too, but not from laughing.
My eyes are so watery. It's just like every time I come back and forth to Utah, it's like I get dry skin. Like I mean, your
my nose runs. Just, your body's so like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so Erin got back last night. For those who don't know, from Utah, they tend to go to Utah quite often.
Yes. We just went for the weekend. Did a little skiing. My body's so tired.
Yeah.
Like we skied every single day for like 4 hours, and I'm just like,
done.
Okay.
Like
that was a good workout until. Maybe we go back
next weekend.
Yeah, no.
For 4 more days.
No. TJ's like so busy that it may be impossible to go back, but I hope we can go at least one more time.
Yeah.
Especially since all my stuff is there.
Oh shit. Yeah, let's hope. I guess we could make it a video if you know we had to fly there to get flying to a different state to collect my things.
It's such an easy flight. It's truly no different that like driving to Big Bear would be longer than getting on the plane at Burbank and then taking an hour and 20-minute flight to Utah.
Yeah. No, I keep seeing TikToks that are like, I realize that a $200 flight is basically a night out and buying dinner and drinks. So like now 100%. I just fly every weekend.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. I mean, you're probably still buying drinks though.
Wait, I love that. That's such a smart thing.
Yeah, it is, but it isn't because it's like, okay, but you're still buying all your food while you're there and everything.
Well, not necessarily, because like if you think about it, TJ and I just have like home cooked meals.
True,
which is
that
really
situation's
nice.
different, I guess.
Yeah,
but I mean, if you're just like traveling solo,
100%,
you know, independent woman, you're still buying.
All the women who independent.
Throw your hands up.
I know we were talking about that because we paid to park at the airport this time because Ubers are like $30 to $40 to and from the airport in Burbank, which is like
pretty close.
15 minutes. Yeah. As compared to LAX, which you're paying like $100 for.
Yeah.
And the parking every day was like $24, but then they had like a different structure that was like 34, and the $24 one was full. So we had to park in the 34. And I think we paid like $130 for parking from Thursday to Sunday. And like
that's less than your Uber back and forth if you went to LAX.
Yeah,
so I feel like
100%. And I was like, you also have to think about it. Like when we got there, like we didn't pay for anything because like we have a season pass for skiing. So it's not like we had to pay additionally. We didn't have to pay for meals. We didn't have to pay for anything else. Like
yeah, you got a good setup. Out. Yeah.
It's also so funny. It's cheaper for TJ and I to fly, just like the two of us. It's less than Paris's tickets.
What?
Yeah. It was like $40 each way for him and I.
So cheap.
And then
what's the catch?
$95 each way for her.
Why? Because it's like an extra.
They probably literally wouldn't even notice if we brought her on. They don't check anything.
They wouldn't notice a dog?
Yeah.
Does she have like her own seat or?
No, you put her under the seat.
Okay, that's what I thought. But I was like, that's an expensive price.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's like that on most airlines. This one, like the flight tickets, obviously like other airlines, they go up and down, but this is just like a super cheap one. So I think the first time we ever flew, it was like $25. I remember
that's right.
you.
Yeah. But isn't it a thing where you like have to pay for like bags and everything?
But this time, so we got everything to Utah. So then this time we only brought a backpack.
That's smart. You guys have like the setup for like what you guys like to do. It's the most perfect setup.
I know. We got really lucky, but the flight that is going there seems to be getting busier, and they only have them on Thursdays and Sundays.
It's probably from our podcast. People are just like running to Utah from LA.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well now that people are like knowing the airline, maybe they'll add more days to fly.
Yeah. I had never heard of it either. And we were joking because Erin, the first time you flew there, she got a text. You know, it's like time to board or time to check in. It looked like spam. Like a scam. Actually
like I was
spam.
Fully being scammed.
Yeah. So we were like, well, hopefully it works. Hopefully you can fly in peace. But it was fine.
Great. Very like no frills. Every seat's the same. They're like
just a straight up flight.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
No TVs. Which is like fine.
How long's the flight? 2 hours?
Not even.
Oh, so that's like, not bad.
It's different every time. I think it depends on like the winds and stuff. But like going there this time, it actually took us longer. Normally it takes us quicker to get there and longer to get home.
Yeah.
It took us an hour and 45 to get there, which is just crazy. That never happens. And then to get back, it was an hour 20.
Oh, that's not bad. That's almost Vegas. Like for real.
I feel like coming over Vegas. Last night I flew over Vegas and I could like see the strip. I actually took a picture. I'll show you. Oh, cute.
Because you're probably flying kind of low.
I was like, what is that, Vegas?
It's like obvious, like all these fucking lights and
but like it's hard to tell. I asked TJ, I was like, are we flying over Vegas? And that's
I guess there's no map to look.
No, yeah, it's like a fucking, that's what
nightmare
I hate.
For you, yeah.
And there's no Wi-Fi. So it's like you can't even if you want it.
Can you like, you can't even do anything. So what do?
I watched Netflix.
Oh, downloaded?
Yeah.
Oh,
like smart. On the way there, I watched Downton Abbey.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh,
got like a full episode. The episode was an hour and a half.
Oh my God. So it was like
it was
longer
like the finale. Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
Perfect.
And then coming back, we started the Anna Delvey series.
The what? Oh, is it
Inventing Anna?
Yes, I've been meaning to start that.
Oh my God, you have to watch it. It's so good. I was hoping you had watched, but
no, I'll probably start it. I watched a lot of shit this weekend. I don't know. Well, not a lot. It was just like a lot of a couple shows that I just fully binged.
I love that. I can't wait to hear about it. What else did you do?
Nothing really. Nothing exciting. Just kind of chilled.
Did you do anything for the Super Bowl?
No. I mean, Nolan went to his friend's house and I was just kind of like, I just don't care about it. Yeah. I watched a halftime show though, and it was so good.
Oh, really?
Well, I know what you mean. This is my exact reaction. I was like, it was so sick watching all of them and like the Y2K vibes and all the performances were great. But I didn't think the performances were like insane by any means.
Okay. I fully agree with that statement.
But I liked it. But it was like, okay, Lady Gaga did.
Like, Lady Gaga you watched Katy Perry's Super Bowl performance like a million times better.
Yeah, I know. That's a struggle for me. But
also think my perception going into it was that it was going to be incredible because we were on the plane. So we didn't get to watch it. I watched it this morning actually because when we landed, I was like looking at the internet and every single person on Twitter was going fucking insane. They were like, this is the best Super Bowl thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta watch this when I get home. But then teacher was like, I don't want to watch it. So I was like, okay, I'll watch it in the morning.
I didn't want to watch it. I'm surprised.
No. And it started off so good. Like Snoop and Dr. Dre. I was like, fuck yeah,
like
this
standing
is
up from
so
the desk.
Sick.
I was like,
and then 50 Cent was bad. No offense to Mary J. Blige, but I didn't think she was good either.
I don't think her performance was great. I liked 50 Cent just because it felt nostalgic. And the upside down thing is from the music video, whatever. But
I feel like the performance just wasn't like, he didn't give his all. Like, I wish he had gone like harder. It also kind of sucked because it was during the day. Like, it was still bright outside. And I feel like at most Super Bowls, they are able to do like all this crazy light shit that they weren't able to do.
Because it's in LA, so it's way earlier. Yeah. That's true.
And then obviously Eminem was good. I honestly wish that it was just in Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar.
Honestly, his was like fine too. I would have preferred if it was just Eminem, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg. I think they all did amazing. I also loved that Eminem like took a little knee. Made a little political
I didn't even realize.
statement.
Like I was so caught off guard when I saw that online. I was like, he did win.
Yeah, because he only did like like half of the Lose Yourself, and I was like, no,
I know.
Give him the whole fucking Super Bowl.
I know.
I would have died for like an Eminem Super Bowl like featuring Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Like that would have been. Mwah.
I need a doctor.
Yeah, it would have just. Someone tweeted it and they were like, Eminem just comes out and sings Kim.
Oh my God, I would die.
Fuck, I don't know who tweeted. I think it was maybe
Kim.
Ricky. It was Ricky.
Oh, that's funny.
But I LOL'd, like laughed out loud.
I was watching that and I was like, I can't believe we live in a world where Eminem and Hayley Williams are in the same song.
I know.
It's Airplanes. It's like part B.O.B. 2, if you guys have not heard.
Yeah, he should have brought Hayley and B.O.B.
B.O.B. People would be like, what?
I saw something that also was like...
B.O.B.
It was like, oh, great. A Super Bowl where we finally don't have to watch like the Rolling Stones and just like listed a bunch of old bands. And they're like, instead we get this. And then I was like, ... Oh, wait, like I'm the old one now. Yeah, it's like we're excited for like people who were around in like the 90s and 2000s.
I know. It's so freaking weird, but it feels so good. It's like, oh, fun. I wish it was like
totally.
They should do a full Y2K Super Bowl halftime show. Like that definitely was, like, but that was more geared towards like I feel like it was in LA, Love, California, whatever, which was sick. But like imagine like Bewitched, Destiny's Child.
Oh yeah,
like all those. I mean, they're not together anymore, but
has Beyonce done the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. Oh, that's bad of me.
I'm pretty sure.
Honestly,
canceled.
I had to watch Katy Perry's again afterwards because I was like,
I'll have to watch it again because I saw that was with the Sharks, right? That was her performance.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, honestly, I watched it when it happened, but
the beach balls don't get enough justice for the beach balls because they are so fucking funny looking. They just have like a tooth.
Really?
And they're just their eyes are so big. They're so weird.
Have you seen clips of her Las Vegas show?
No.
It makes me, I'm not a huge Katy Perry fan, but it makes me want to go to Vegas and like watch her show because it's so camp. It's like,
wait, I would die to go to
my God.
Let's go.
I would be down if you want to go.
And we can stay at the Virgin.
Yes. Our favorite hotel. I wish we had a sponsor about Virgin because.
Well, I saw Ash Atley.
Yes.
She went there and she was posting like sponsored stuff. Maybe I'll ask who her contact is.
Yeah. And be like, we just want to see Katy Perry, even though.
That would be so fun.
Yeah. Her show is so funny looking. It's like, it's camp. I don't know how to say it's like a big toilet on stage and a big piece of poop.
Amazing.
And it's just crazy. And,
incredible.
And like, we know all the hits. I just feel like it'd be fun.
Oh my God. Yeah. When I was rewatching the Super Bowl thing, I was just like, what a fucking icon. Like, I love her.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm not like a huge fan. And I also love that she like stemmed from like the emo culture.
Yep. I know.
Makes her even better.
Ugh, and she was with Matt Thiessen, who was like my love as a child. Well,
but wasn't he a bad guy?
He was. I mean, I went full FBI agent on him.
He's the guy from Reliant K?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you don't know, well, we'll get into it later.
Yeah.
Maybe like I'll have a full episode on it.
I will say that my favorite part of the Super Bowl halftime show was just watching Dr. Dre smile.
Yeah.
Like he was so happy. I was like, oh my God, I'm here for this man.
I know. He's so cute.
So cute. He's like a daddy.
He is kind of. Also, like, I just have a feeling, and like, don't cancel me if this is wrong, because I feel like I'll like hype people up and then they have like all these crazy allegations or something. I'm like, I didn't know. I just feel like he's that guy who just like gets into bed at like 8 p.m. and like waters his plants during the day. Like, I just feel like a lot of those guys grow up to be these,
producing music.
Yeah. These like well-adjusted, like, I mean, they have so much money that they can do whatever they want with it. And some of them are like that. And it's just so cute.
They were so fun. Him and Snoop Dogg were just like vibing and
Snoop Dogg gives me the best vibes.
Yeah.
Again, allegations I don't know of. Maybe they're out there, so please don't cancel.
Truly,
it's really hard to talk
about anyone, and someone's like, "How could you? Who are you talking about?" One time, and people were so mad. I don't even remember. It happens all the time.
It was Colton. I think.
Yes.
Which, like, honestly, I forgot about the stalking thing.
Yeah, but also I think it was
it's
not to say it's like fucked up. He
it was fucked
full
up.
Accountability for it's crazy. Like, he should have never fucking done that.
Yes, but I think that I don't think it's good that he did that. Obviously, I think it's really bad. But I think he apologized and he explained he was so fucked up about his own sexuality, and so it's like. It gives it context. It doesn't make it okay.
Well, at the same time, I do think because of those things, Netflix shouldn't have even given him a show in the first place.
I agree with that.
But I do understand more so where he was coming from. Also, I don't follow The Bachelor whatsoever. So like
me neither.
Read an article about it and that's it. I'm sure it goes like much deeper than we even know. But
does he talk about it on that show? Because I thought he did, but I just never finished it.
Not very full.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I finished it either. It was in like one of the first few
earlier
episodes.
ones. Was it when he was talking to a girl, his like friend that's a girl?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I did see it and I was just like, I don't think I knew that happened. And I was like, what's going on?
No, meaning I didn't know until they announced his show and then like the whole internet went fucking berserk.
Oh, okay.
As they should. Like,
yeah, I think
why would you give someone who did something so fucked up a whole platform? But like, I think at the end of the day, that probably really helped a lot of people who are like supposed to be like manly men and are in an industry like football or whatever, like sports where it's like, hasn't been accepted for years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
But you should, I don't know.
You should apologize. You put me on the spot. You needed to apologize because you brought it up 4 weeks ago. You brought it up.
It's just to say that like sometimes we're not like omniscient. We don't know everything that's happening.
I promise you guys, if we ever talk about someone in a good light and something crazy has happened, we don't know because otherwise we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, fucking
absolutely. Yeah. There's been multiple instances and like I feel like
we're not the smartest either, so
yeah. But okay, that was my notes. Super Bowl. What did you watch Euphoria?
Yes. Did you?
Okay, yeah.
It was good. It wasn't, I mean, it was crazy. The end.
When it ended, I literally said to TJ, I was like, oh my God, I was able to breathe that whole episode.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's a good thing. I think that we've been fed so much extremism in the last couple episodes that it almost felt like nothing that wasn't anything, but it still was
a much needed like relaxing break, I would say. I feel like they're making everything else so intense, almost as so we like feel the emotions of like everybody else. Because it's like how we were saying like, oh, Rue is so bad, like what a bad person, blah blah blah. And it's like I feel like that's exactly what
they wanted us to think.
Just because it's like you put yourself in an addict's friend or family member's position, like that's what they're gonna feel. Yeah. And it's like now this episode, I would say for me at least, I'm feeling more compassion for her because I'm like, she is just a person who is addicted to these substances, like, and had a fucked up life, and now she's gonna try to get better. Hopefully she does. But
I know there's only 2 episodes left.
What?
I know, it flew by so fast. There's only 2 episodes left. And apparently, if you want to look, there's like leaks of the last episode. I don't know anything about it. I know you definitely don't.
Like breaking the rules.
Yeah, I don't want to get it spoiled because I'm just like, so true. I don't want to, it's so good. I just don't want it spoiled. But I don't know. I saw it on TikTok. There were leaks, but obviously no one's posting them, but they're like, if you want to look, you can. So I don't know where they are. Maybe they're gone by now. I would hope.
Take that shit down.
Yeah, but did you see a preview for the next episode? Because I never see previews. I don't know where people see these previews, but I always see them on Reddit or TikTok.
I don't think
like
so.
Stills. It's like stills for the next episode.
I don't remember. I honestly was so tired last night though.
And it doesn't give anything away. It's just like a preview for the next episode. Yeah. But there's an image of Cassie and Nate in school the next episode, and they're like holding hands, I believe, like fully showing off. And she's like wearing clothes that like Maddie, and she's wearing Maddie's necklace.
What the fuck? Dude, she's fully so cringe.
She is fully going manic. I mean, I don't know.
That whole scene with Nate and Maddie was fucked up.
He's just fully turning into his dad.
He's so scared.
He reminded me of his dad the whole time.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
I was genuinely so scared.
His mom's kind of funny though.
Oh, I was lolling.
She was like, I'll fully clean house. I laughed out loud.
Yeah, but when she's a good actress too. Yeah. So I was like, that's exactly how like any person would, I would say, react when someone's like, I didn't do that. And they're like, like to just.
Wait, what part?
When he's like, she's like, oh, I didn't think you'd take it as far as to choke her. And he was like, I didn't fucking choke her.
And and she's like, yeah, okay.
She does that like natural reaction that sometimes you like don't mean to let out.
Yeah.
When it's just like how you feel. I was like, what a good actress.
I feel like there's so many loose ends still. Obviously they'll address them, but like Jules and Elliot and Rue. And
he wasn't even in this episode.
He wasn't. And the house that Rue ran out of. Like something's going to happen there. Obviously something bad is going to happen with that whole situation. Fezco and Lexi, kind of cute. I think it's so cute. It's definitely so like
strange and funny.
It's definitely strange, but straight out of a book or something.
Oh, also I wonder what's going to happen with the cops in them. Because remember when Lips was like talking to that guy?
Oh, yeah. I didn't fully understand that part.
I feel like he's working for the cops now.
Okay.
To try to get Fezco and what's his little brother's name?
I don't know.
It's like Animal or something.
Animal.
What the fuck is it?
Snake.
No, yeah, it's not like a real name. Oh my God, this is going to make me so mad. Why can't I remember?
I don't know. There's a couple people I feel like if they're not in it much, I just don't remember.
Fezco.
Did you do Wordle today, by the way?
I did.
Okay, well, if you're Patreon, don't listen if you haven't done it. Did you get it quickly or...
No, I was literally pulling my fucking hair out. Okay. It happened all weekend. It was so annoying to me when the word was Robin, because I'm like, just don't use words that are also names.
Also names, I agree. I was like, Robin. I was like, oh, Robin. I always do that too, where I'll pronounce it wrong because you're only given a couple letters.
Yes.
And so I can't fully think of the word because in my head it's pronounced differently.
That one really pissed me. What was today's even?
It was, again, if you're listening on Patreon, but don't listen, I guess. Cynic.
Oh, that's right.
Which I mean, I knew it was a word, but I don't think I've heard cynical. No, I have heard cynic, I guess. Like he's such a cynic.
Yeah.
But I guess I just don't really, it's not really in my vocab. So
I will say I'm much better at Taylordle.
Me too. I know I posted today and it took me all 6 tries.
Oh, I got 5 on Wordle.
Oh, that's good. It took me 6 tries to get all of them, which is rare for me. Like I usually get it by at least like the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
And Taylordle, I think it was like the 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, I got the 3rd.
Yeah. Wait, can I see again? I always forget what they are.
I know, me too.
I like the second I'm done.
To make a list.
Yeah. Oh, have you heard of? It's like Qordle or something.
No.
I don't really understand it yet, but it looks fucking insane. I tried it because I was like, what is this? And I'm sure there's rules I just didn't look at, but it basically, it looks like Wordle, but there's 4 sections of it. But when you type in, it does I think there's 4 separate words. I don't know how to explain this. I think each block, there's like 4 separate words. So it looks like there's 4 Wordles, basically. Like there's one here, one here,
and
one here,
one here. Do they all make one word?
They all have a different word, but when you type it, it goes onto all of them. So you basically have to get every word within 6 tries. I believe. I might be like understanding it completely wrong, but I was like, how the fuck does this work? And then I got too irritated before I could figure it out. Yeah, it was bizarre.
I'm trying to... Ashtray. Oh my fucking God.
Ashtray. Yeah.
What did I say?
An animal.
Oh, yeah.
And then I said, what? Snake.
Oh, I knew it was ashtray, but I didn't know. Sorry, I just had to really find that out. It was irking me.
No, it's fine. I feel like he's not in it enough for me to remember because I'd have like memory problems.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it was like an enjoyable episode.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you had watched Inventing Anna. It's so good.
I know. I asked for documentary recommendations over the weekend and somebody was like, Inventing Anna. I was like, that's not documentary, is it? Okay, that's what I thought.
It's like I don't know what you call that. It's like based on a real situation.
Thing, which I do like as well. Sometimes I'm just like only in a documentary mood.
In Shonda, like
it's Shonda Rhimes.
Yeah,
Shondaland. Yeah, it's gonna be good then.
It's really, really good. I'm really enjoying it.
I think it was a book or something. I'm pretty sure it was a book, and someone was like, I don't know how they stretched it this many episodes because they're all an hour or something.
Yes,
right? Yeah.
I think the last one is like an hour and a half.
Dang. How many are there? Like, is it long?
10, 9.
Okay. And you're done with all of it?
No, we are up to episode, I think 5.
And it's really good. Yeah. I know nothing. I don't know. And I feel like that's good. Maybe I should.
I liked it a lot. Yeah. It's just like about this girl who claimed she was an heiress from Germany and basically like bamboozled everyone into giving her stuff. And she really didn't have any money.
Love that.
It's funny because Julia Fox posted on her story. She's like, free my friend Anna.
Wait, what?
She posted because I think she's in jail.
Oh.
And she was like, free her. She doesn't deserve this.
Wait, did she get arrested by ICE?
No.
Okay, then she was talking about somebody.
Was she?
I don't know. She has a friend that like got arrested by ICE. She was
arrested by ICE.
Maybe it's the same thing we're talking about. I don't know. Because obviously I didn't watch a show.
Well, because Dumois was doing a like sponsored thing for it all weekend. And I'm pretty sure they're the ones that posted the screenshot. Maybe she did get detained by ICE.
Recently?
I don't know. Now I don't know what's happening.
It's okay. Don't panic.
I'm confused.
No, it's fine. We can move on if you want.
Correct us in the comments.
I also watched, I love Is Blind. It came out.
Oh, yeah.
It came out the first season. I want to say early 2020. Yeah. It was definitely 2020.
A pandemic show for sure.
Yes. I think I finished it like the week before shutdown though. So it wasn't like fully a pandemic show for me, but I love that show. I love that reality show so much. I think like I want to say every couple months last year I would Google like Love Is Blind season 2 because I'm like, when are they making it again? Because like I know that they are, and it's like kind of a quarantine-y type of show anyway. So I was like, why couldn't they have filmed it? And it came out on Friday, and I fully was like, I'm binging it on Friday. Like I've been waiting for this. It's one of my favorite types of reality shows, are like dating or like that kind of thing. So if you don't know, they basically are, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm sure blind. You know what it is. Yeah. It's like
just a bunch of blind people.
Yeah. And they have to get married and live their life. They basically meet other people through a wall. So like there's pods. Okay. So it's like a big house or something. And there's a section with guys and a section with girls. And you've seen, or you haven't seen it?
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
Have. Okay. And the first couple episodes, they're basically in these pods, like talking to other men or women. So like they're kind of blind dating, I guess, without seeing each other in person. And there's a big wall in between them, blah, blah. So they literally don't see each other. And then it gets to a point where they start proposing, which is fucking crazy because it's been like a week and a half or 2 weeks. And then they get to see each other in person. And then they go on a trip with all the other couples so they can all, and it's interesting too, because the other people can see the other couples who like maybe they had talked to before. Like some of the women will see the men that they wanted them to propose to or whatever. So it gets a little hairy. And then I guess they go back to like a shared apartment in a complex with all the other couples, and then they figure out their lives. But I was like, I'm fully binging it on Friday. Like I'm so excited. After episode 5, it was like coming up soon. And
wait,
so they only released 5 episodes. And then I think next week.
And it's on Netflix?
Yes. I'm like, what are we doing? Are we reversing? Are we going backwards? Like the amount of torture and horror I felt.
Wait, that's so fucking weird.
It's so weird. And so I think that they're releasing maybe 5 more episodes this Friday and then another week until like the finale episodes. So I was like, I was so invested, and I was literally so sad. Yeah. I was waiting for this.
Wait, that's so weird that they would do that.
I agree.
What's going on in the editing room?
I was talking to, because Rebecca watches it too, our agent, and so we were talking about it, and she was like, I'm pretty sure they did this with the 20-somethings Austin. We just didn't realize because we hadn't seen it for a while since it was already on there. So... Well,
they didn't do it with Love Is Blind before.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, because I don't remember if I don't think I watched it right away. So maybe they did, but
I guess I can't claim that I know that as fact.
Yeah, I don't know either. Does anyone know? I feel like no one was watching it when it first came out.
I feel like such a weird show for them to do that on. Like, just put out the whole thing.
I am just so devastated.
Did they say when they're doing the next 5?
Friday. So it's like every Friday. And then I think the next Friday, maybe the last episodes.
We had this conversation like off camera a few weeks ago. We're like, I don't understand. We need someone to explain to us the draw by putting out weekly shows as opposed to just like the whole season. Yes. What the fuck is the difference if they're all on streaming services and people are going to watch them? Is it just better for them to see like weekly numbers as opposed to like chunks of numbers? Spill the motherfucking tea.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is it keeps it relevant longer.
Sure.
Like Euphoria. It's like, it could have been a whole thing for like 1 week and then it dies out again. Right now it's like 2 months of a show. So I get that, but it's so annoying. I'm like, we are in a day and age of streaming. Like, let us binge.
Yeah. It's like, I get it if it's on like TV. Like the Real Housewives, like fine. I'll do that weekly. You're on a network television, whatever. Yeah. But like HBO, like you're a streaming service now. Like
I know.
Netflix, you're a streaming service. Like just put them all out.
I know, it's so devastating.
Put them all out. We pay for it.
I know.
We literally pay for it. Just put it out.
I guess the good thing is once it's out, you can binge it all, which is nice. But it's like,
But then with like Euphoria, last night we really wanted to watch because we watched an episode of Inventing Anna on the plane, and then we got to maybe like 10 minutes into another one. And we wanted to watch it when we got home. But then I was like, we have to watch Euphoria because it'll be spoiled. Like something will get spoiled. It's such a hot one.
It is. And it's, if you're on TikTok especially, it's like, fuck. And it's people not
Euphoria TikTok thing.
Oh, well, that's good. Then you kind of can avoid it. Yeah. But I feel like people are pretty good on like Twitter and stuff. About not spoiling it. I guess this episode there really wasn't much to spoil.
No. Could have waited to watch it tonight.
Yeah, but I do feel like the last couple episodes might be crazy. I don't know.
I feel like they have to be.
I'm assuming. I don't know. I also watched, I got a little PR. We'll get random emails from our agent being like, do you want a PR package for a show? So basically when shows come out, they'll like deliver these like little cute packages. And I got one for Dollface. Did you ever watch Dollface?
I did, yes.
It's so cute. I watched the entire first season. I like watched so much TV this weekend. I think it was like...
Well, it's pretty quick. They're like quick episodes.
Yeah, they're like 25 minutes and there's only 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So cute. And then I started the second season. I'm pretty far into it as well, but...
Is that the one that just came out?
Yeah, there's 2 seasons.
Oh, cute.
But it's such a cute show. Like, I highly recommend if you want something that's like easy. It's like kind of cheesy, but it's also just good to watch. I don't know. It's cute.
It's also cute because it takes place in LA, so you like recognize all the little spots.
Yeah. And I think it's always fun. It's genuinely funny. Yeah. I feel like a lot of those shows, it's almost like cringy where they try to have humor that's relevant, but this was pretty funny in my opinion. It's hard for me to really like a show like that.
I feel like we watched the first one during the pandemic because it was like on Hulu. Is that where you watch it? I remember it being on Hulu and it was always like recommended after you finish watching a show. You know how it sometimes just automatically starts playing another show? I think it did that one night. And so then we literally watched it in I think a day.
Oh yeah, it's so easy to watch.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So cute. What's that actress's name? Kat
Dennings.
Dennings, that's right.
Yeah, Shay Mitchell's in it. Esther Pavinsky, who I love. She's a comedian.
I forgot Shay Mitchell was in it.
Yeah, she's good.
I forgot. Oh my God, yeah. We probably watched it 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was talking to Rebecca about it too, and she was like, she's like, I watched it, but it's been so long I don't remember it. So I feel like that's probably what happened to me too.
It's like when you black out when you're drinking.
No, for real. It's like I don't know. When I watched Euphoria this season, I was like, I don't even know if I've ever seen this show actually, because I don't know what happened.
You just remember bits and pieces.
Yeah, no, that's such a funny.
Wait, how?
That's a great comparison. That's exactly what it feels like to watch a show that you watched 2 years ago.
Totally, and I feel like that's so.
It all comes rushing back at some point.
Yeah, totally. And then you're just like, oh my God, that happened.
Oh no, I'm embarrassed. I hope I didn't text him.
Yeah. Oh my God, I should probably read an ad.
Oh yeah. It's okay. I feel like this will be a long enough one for
Okay. I would like to thank the sponsor of today's video that I love and cherish and just absolutely stan, Native.
Oh, I'm wearing it right now.
Me too. What flavor?
Beans.
Vanilla
flavor. Vanilla, yeah.
I know that it's scent, but
no, it makes sense.
Feel like vanilla and coconut, like that's
it's a flavor. Like fully like it. Well, for the ad purposes, no, do not consume this.
But like would.
Yeah. It smells amazing.
Would do that. When it comes to personal hygiene, who has time to read that long list of ingredients on the back of the bottle?
Not me.
Some ingredients I can't even pronounce. If you are like me and care about what goes on your body, it's time to try Native personal care products like I did. Every Native product is thoughtfully formulated to keep you feeling and smelling fresh all day long. They're best known for their aluminum-free deodorant. Native wants to help you practice safe sweats, which is why they keep their ingredients list bare naked with ingredients you understand like coconut oil, shea butter, and baking soda. Native deodorant checks a lot of boxes. 24-hour odor protection, naturally derived ingredients, a smooth residue-free application, and over 10 scents to choose from. Native's coconut and vanilla scented deodorant has been a fan favorite for years, and other scents include lavender and rose, cucumber and mint, or even unscented. Recently, Native has partnered with Baked by Melissa with a collection of scents inspired by Baked by Melissa's delicious cupcake creations. From tie-dye vanilla cupcake, mint cookie cupcake, fresh peach cupcake to ginger lemonade cupcake. Yum. They are sure to make your day a little sweeter. Those sound so good.
Need that right now.
Now is the time to make the switch from an antiperspirant to Native. When you visit their site, you can discover all their fresh scents and maybe even try out one of their moisturizing body washes while you're at it.
Which I've also used.
Smell and feel fresh all day long with Native. Get 20% off your first order by going to nativedeo.com/onlyfriends or use promo code onlyfriends at checkout. That's nativedeo.com/onlyfriends or use promo code onlyfriends at checkout for 20% off your first order. That is such a good deal.
Yeah. And it's such a good deodorant.
It's so good.
I've tried so many me, and this isn't even like for the ad read.
Yeah.
It is one of the only natural deodorants that works and doesn't like wear off and in
smells
20 minutes.
good. I feel like a lot of them like feel like they make you sweat more. And Native is just like, girly, I'm here to stay.
Yeah, it feels
sweat
good.
no more.
Their new logo.
They're like, don't say that.
That's not a part of our company.
I really want to try these other flavors. The mint cookie cupcake?
I can't.
Dang, that sounds good.
And that's a deodorant?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's go get
delicious. All right. Their body wash is also superior.
The packaging of those ones is so cute.
Oh my God, it is like a little rainbow.
I will say their regular packaging is like so aesthetically pleasing as well.
I agree. It's very clean looking.
Okay.
No pun intended.
Sorry, we're just truly obsessed with Native.
Yeah. Did you finish it? I feel like I interrupted you.
Oh, okay. No, I did.
Okay.
Yep.
I just didn't want to.
I was just riffing at the end.
Yeah.
Because I'm a stan.
No, literally. It's one of those brands that's like exciting to do because we use it all the time. It's like when we do Casetify, it's like when I was in Cancun, my phone fell and I was in the pool. So it was like hard to explain, but it was against something and it fell in the concrete. And this guy was walking by and picked it up for me. And he was like, oh my God, it didn't break. And I was like, no, it's Casetify. Like you have to get it. It'll 9.8 feet drop. Like it works so great. I genuinely recommend Casetify to everybody because it's so the best case ever.
Yeah. Another stan.
Yeah. Not to go off topic, but I don't know. I feel like for me, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything else really. That was it.
I'll have to watch Inventing Anna.
Oh my God, you have to. Start it the second you get home.
Okay. I started right now on my phone.
It's so good. It's like annoying to me that TJ has so many calls during the day because I'm like, just take an hour.
Yeah.
Let's invent
So
Anna.
Annoying. Are you doing, well, we're recording this on Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah. Happy Valentine's. Do you see I'm wearing pink?
Oh yeah, kind of. It's like peachy.
It used to be pink.
Yeah, I could see that.
It was like a light pink. Now it's kind of just like pink dirt.
It's pink. And it's just like an off pink, I guess.
And red.
Oh yeah. Do you have any plans? Are you guys gonna do
we're going to dinner at that Petite Trois.
Oh yeah.
We've never been.
In like around here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see what it's all about.
Didn't we go there with Luke?
No.
I thought we did.
Oh, that
but it was in West Hollywood.
Yes. I don't know if
we didn't really get food though. I know it looks really different. So
yeah,
I don't know
one
either.
One is like yellow.
Yeah.
The one we went to was like all yellow.
Yeah. Is it the same restaurant if they have different branding, but like same name? Is it? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming they're both French, but
yeah.
Petite Trois. I don't know. We're saying it so wrong.
Trois.
Well, that'll be fun. You already made reservations, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Had to. See. Yeah.
Just wanted to try a Valley restaurant.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything?
I think Nolan's gonna cook like his thing is always making me a steak. It's so funny because he doesn't really eat red meat and I'm obsessed with steak. And so I feel like for him, well, I love it too, but for him it's like, oh, this will be special and nice. And he's a great cook. So like I'm excited.
Real chef hours.
Yeah.
Do you guys do gifts? Now that it's your love language?
Yeah, I guess I need gifts now. I've never really been a gifty person for Valentine's Day. I mean, if there's something there, like it makes me happy.
We're like Martin Luther King Day gift giving in this household. Like,
fair enough.
I just never know.
Yeah. That's cute though.
Yeah, I got TJ.
Did you already open them?
Yeah, we did it before Utah.
Oh,
I got him the like short pair of Ugg boots.
The short pair?
Yeah, so he has like the tall pair
that are like up to your
ankle.
shins.
Yeah,
and then I
got the one's ankle.
Oh, cute.
And then for Christmas, I got him a pair of slipper Uggs.
Oh, that's funny.
But
with
with
real
him,
theme going on.
Yeah, he's very much like, I want.
That's good. That's good.
No, I know. Because I'm like, oh, thank God. But then he's always like, I wonder what it could be.
Yeah. Have to spice it up sometimes.
Yeah. But it's funny because he'll just like mention it, but in a way where it's like very obvious. I'm like,
that's
okay,
pretty
I'll
nice.
remember.
It's so hard to get gifts for people that you've been with for a long time. Like, especially for you guys, I'm sure.
I know.
And maybe
but
not.
I feel like he always like needs something or
that's
wants
good.
something.
Yeah.
And it's like fun as an adult because when you're a kid, I don't know. I feel like when you're a kid, gifts is so different than when you're an adult because you can like afford more things as an adult, like making your own money. So
well, plus getting socks as a kid sucks, but getting socks as an adult is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Or even clothes. Getting clothes as a kid was like the worst thing, I thought, when I was like really young.
Yeah, I guess it depends.
And then if your parents get it for you, it's like, oh, so bad.
Yeah.
No offense, parents, but gift cards are always, I feel like probably nowadays with social media, since everyone's dressing so much better, I feel like it's probably not even a thing anymore. They probably just get their kids gift cards.
Yeah, like everyone got the Dyson Airwrap, I'm sure.
Yeah, if they could get it.
That's true.
Hard to get. I got mine refurbished on eBay, which I like because it was literally so well, not so cheap. It was probably like $400, but it's the same thing.
Yeah. And it's like, it works. Who cares?
It's from Dyson, so it's not like a seller.
It's a legit source.
Yeah. It's so funny. I feel like I used to have this mindset where I was like, I don't want anything, like no flowers. Like Valentine's Day is stupid.
Oh no, literally I'm like, where the fuck are my flowers?
Or have you always been like that?
No, it's just like joking today.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday, Kourtney Kardashian posted, did you see that like most insane flower arrangement? It was like giant statues of Mickey and Minnie Mouse, like in the...
I feel like I did see that. That wasn't today though, right?
No, she posted it yesterday.
Okay, I think I did see that.
And then like probably like 100,000 roses. And I was like, if you don't do this for me, then don't even bother.
How much do you think that cost?
Probably like
$2 million.
Oh my God, like so much money.
Oh,
probably
God.
like $20,000.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
I mean, those
legit.
things, it's funny they do that for like every single holiday.
For just like
birthday.
a Friday.
I know. I know.
They're like, oh, it's Friday. Here you go.
Yeah.
But I also feel like he maybe felt like he needed to do something because like the spotlight's on Kim right now.
Oh, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, which we'll probably get to.
Oh my God, that shit is so crazy. Oh, but I was going to say, like, I used to have that mindset, but I don't think it was real. Like, I just suppressed it or something. But I've always had good Valentine's days. Like, every boyfriend I've ever had, like, it's been nice. But I feel like now I'm like, oh, I do like flowers. Like, oh, that stuff is sweet. And it's not the flowers specifically, but it's just anything.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just like, where's my Instagram post?
Yeah, like, give me anything. If it's
where is it?
Piece of chocolate from the gas station, like, I'll be excited. Like, you thought of me. That's all I really care about.
We did like the gifts on Thursday because we were like, well, maybe we'll need them in Utah. And then we'll exchange like cards and go to dinner.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be like cute. We're big cards people.
Yeah, you guys are. That's pretty
Love a
cute.
good note.
Yeah. I was going to say something about cards, but I can't remember now.
Maybe we should just buy ourselves flowers today.
Yeah, probably. Well, if we have to go to Trader Joe's anyways.
Oh, are we going to do that?
If you want to. I mean, you brought it up.
Well, you brought that other thing over, so I wasn't sure what we were doing.
Well, I feel like we should probably do both. I don't think the other thing's going to... I don't know if people want to watch a full video. The mixie. Maybe. The magic mixie.
Maybe they do.
I mean, I want to do it genuinely.
Okay. Yeah. Let's... you're right.
I was just planning live on air.
Don't listen to us. Okay, let's go into this day in history.
Okay, yeah. Wait, when? Oh, no, you just read one. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait 10 minutes.
Okay, this day in history, Black Panther came out in the year 2018, which to me seems like yesterday. Whoa. For some reason, I thought it was like 2016
or something. Yeah. I'm on the same page with you.
So that happened. And then Happy Gilmore. Classic that Carly probably hasn't seen.
It's one of those that I'm going to watch because I feel like
you should just watch all of the all of the Happy Madison movies.
Happy Madison?
Yeah, it's
where did he come from?
Adam Sandler's like production company.
I thought that was another movie. I was like,
yeah, no, Billy Madison is the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably seen it as a child, but I mean, Nolan always puts these kind of movies on at night to fall asleep, but I don't like fully watch them.
They are just like never could be made.
Wait, what's the plot again?
Of which one?
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison, he is the son of like a super rich guy, and his dad is like, if you're gonna own this company, like you have to know how to do stuff. So he had to go back to school, like starting at like kindergarten. Or whatever.
Yes, okay, I have seen it, but so long that I don't remember. It's pretty funny. I remember. Yeah.
And then Happy Gilmore is a really good one too. Literally all of Adam Sandler's movies are good, even if they're bad. Like, did you watch the Hubie Halloween?
The what?
It was a Netflix movie. I think it was like last year.
Hubie Halloween.
Yeah, it's so stupid, but like incredible.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I just like, I'm not one to like put on a movie ever. Yeah. Obviously. So I just like don't see things unless I'm being like forced to watch it, or
I'm going to start
forcing me.
Putting you in one of those straight jackets. Harley, come over.
Watch Billy Madison.
And I'd have to like I feel like you're a big like phone girl too when stuff is on.
It depends. If it like Euphoria, I don't look at my phone. Yeah. Cause like if it requires my full attention, I'm not going to look at my phone.
Totally.
So I can definitely like, I have a boundary with my phone and shows, but it has to be like Euphoria intense only. Or even like the morning show. Cause I was like, I need to like catch what they're saying.
Did you catch up on, did you watch that one?
I still need to watch that. Okay. But yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah. Okay. So Happy Gilmore.
Happy birthday. Happy release day.
And then The Witches. Do you remember that movie?
The Witches.
It was like that scary movie with the like witches and this little boy who like stayed in a hotel and they needed to like
Hocus Pocus.
No, The Witches. And they did a remake, I think last year with Anne Hathaway or the year before. And then she got like canceled because they made her hand all fucked up.
What? I didn't hear about any of this.
Oh yeah, it was a whole thing.
She got canceled because they like deformed her hand.
Yeah, and they were like, "This is offensive to like this group of people." Because they made the hand look scary, but people in real life have like deformities.
See. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but also I'm just like,
I mean, there's a lot of horror movies that you could be like, well, this.
100%.
I mean, like,
no, I know.
Sorry,
I know.
I understand.
I think because it's like a kid's movie, even though like as a child, this came out before we were born, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And I remember watching it. They would play it on, I think, the Disney Channel, like sometimes during the holidays. And I was like, this is fucking horrifying. Like I would watch it like this as a
really
kid, like
scary,
with my hands like barely covering my eyes.
That's how you watch them now too.
I know. Yeah. I just look away. Sometimes in Euphoria, I have to like literally turn my head and be like, tell me when it's done.
Yeah. There's some
and not because it's scary, but because it's just
intense
like,
or something. Ugh. Yeah.
What were we watching? Was it Euphoria where they put like No, I think that was Dope Sick.
Well, that did happen in Euphoria too. The scary lady.
Oh, yeah. It was that one. Yeah.
That I turned away from that too.
I watched.
I don't like needles anymore.
TJ couldn't watch it, but I did. And I was like, don't look. It lasted forever.
Like, I know.
It was so long.
I know.
I was like, no, don't look yet. Okay. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then birthdays. We have The Weeknd.
Okay. Happy birthday weekend, I guess. How old?
Yeah.
34.
He's 32.
Makes sense.
First, I just always think these people are older. And then we have...
I feel like it's because we're getting to that age and it doesn't feel right.
I know. But also I'm just like, you were so young when like your music came out and I thought you were way older than me.
That's what it is.
In high school.
No, that's fully what it is too.
And then Elizabeth Olsen. Do you know who that is?
Yes, she was in... Fuck. I know she was in something kind of recent.
Yeah.
It was like a big show.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch it, so that's why I don't remember. Mm-hmm. What was it?
WandaVision. And she's in like the Marvel movies.
Okay.
And then we have Ice-T.
Oh my gosh.
He's honestly younger than I thought he was.
Ice-T.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, 59.
Oh. He's 63.
Okay, I was close.
Yeah, like he's younger than my parents. For some reason, I thought he was like a little older, but I think that makes sense to me. I love him.
Yeah, he's just been around. So that's why it just feels like ancient times. They've been around before.
And then Jimmy Tatro.
Oh, I have no idea how old he is. 30?
Exactly.
Really?
Today.
Wow,
yeah.
I really nailed this one.
Happy 30th, Jimmy Tatro.
Happy birthday to you.
To you, Jimmy Tatro.
I just remember his vines. That's like all I really know him from.
And then he had that show on Netflix, American Vandal.
Yep.
We watched that. It was pretty funny.
Is he like fully an actor?
Yeah.
Is he in
I just watched him in something else too. He was like, he played someone's boyfriend.
Oh.
And was like a very like dumb person in the show.
I feel like he plays those characters pretty well.
Fuck, what was it? I don't remember, but he was in something else.
He was also in those shows, like shorts or whatever that Cody Co was in, right?
The Real Bros of Simi Valley.
Yes.
That is a really good series.
Yeah, I watched like a couple random episodes and they're hilarious. I never committed fully.
I know. I wish they came out with more. They're really funny.
I know.
What the heck? 22 Jump Street.
Oh yeah, I feel like he was in that. Wasn't he like one of the cops?
I don't remember.
Maybe that's totally wrong.
I don't know.
I feel like being shocked seeing him in that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I saw that movie.
22 Jump Street?
Yes.
Oh, we just rewatched.
I mean, it doesn't seem like something I would see on purpose.
Yeah,
I feel like it was one of those like
on purpose.
I pick.
Wait, he was in FML.
Shut up. I mean, that makes sense. He was a Viner.
That's really funny. Wait, he's in like the most random stuff. That's really funny.
FML.
Oh, that's it for this day in history. We can get into some celeb news now.
Okay, let me read this.
Yep.
Amazing ad before. This part of the podcast is sponsored by Prose. There's no one size fits all solution when it comes to hair care. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Aaron and I could definitely not do the same things to our hair. It would come out completely different. A product that works wonders for curls like Aaron might make my straight hair limp and greasy, which
True.
I don't know if that's true, but seems like that would happen. Like for me, I need hydration / repair shampoo and conditioner since it's been colored so much. It's been bleached for a couple years. Also, I was dyeing it red with who knows what I was even using. Yeah. All I know is it dyed my roots and it didn't have bleach, so couldn't tell you. Probably awful. And I did it over my whole head, so... and some types of hair care does not work for me, but thanks to Prose, I now have a personalized hair care routine. Prose makes custom hair care that's effective because it's personal. Using natural ingredients with proven results, Prose customizes every product in your routine from shampoo to supplements. First, Prose starts by asking you as a person with their in-depth consultation. Prose asked me really unexpected things like my zip code, like area I live, my age, my eating habits, asked what type of hair I have, how long it is, how dense, if I split ends, super thorough and also very quick. And it was less than 3 minutes. It's actually kind of fun to fill out because I was like, no one asked me these things.
Yeah.
Next, Prose analyzed all my answers and determined what unique blend of ingredients should be in every product of my custom routine. Together, Prose got all my hair care goals covered. The packaging was super cute. I can insert a picture. I did this last time, but I just think it's like very modern looking and I just like it in my shower. As a carbon neutral certified B Corp, Prose is an industry leader in clean and responsible beauty. All their ingredients are sustainably sourced, ethically gathered, and cruelty free. They're also the first custom beauty brand to go carbon neutral. If you're not, this is the best part. If you're not 100% positive Prose is the best hair care you've had, they will take the products back. No questions asked. Prose is the healthy hair regimen with your name all over it. Take your free in-depth hair consultation and get 15% off your first order today. Go to prose.com/onlyfriends. That's prose.com/onlyfriends for your free in-depth hair consultation and 15% off.
Thank you, Prose.
Thanks, Prose, for my luscious hair.
The lusciousest of hair. Okay.
Oh boy, here we go. Let's get to it.
Okay, well, we're going to start off with something that you probably didn't know we were going to start off
with.
No! Freaking New York Times.
Oh, what? Oh, you have to pay for it or something? Or
that is so fucking annoying. Yeah, but I like literally read it on my computer and they didn't make me pay.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, I'm going to start off with Bob Saget's.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, it keeps taking me to all of this stuff. This is really stressing me out.
Do you want to grab your computer? Will that be easier?
It's okay. I'll just... Multiple head fractures. Okay.
Oh, no.
Bob Saget's autopsy report reveals multiple head fractures usually seen in high force injuries.
Oh.
Questions surrounding Bob Saget's cause of death increased after the late comedian's autopsy report revealed Saget suffered injuries to his head that are usually seen from a more traumatic blow than one typically sustains from a slip and fall, according to multiple media reports. As reported by Fox News last week, Saget's family released a statement that said the 65-year-old comedian's sudden death was caused by a brain bleed that occurred after Saget hit his head and went to sleep, not realizing the severity of this issue. The actor was found dead in his hotel room at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando. Health experts weighed in on the autopsy report, questioning the investigation and cause of the blow to the comedian's head that led to his death. The outlet posted the autopsy report, which said Saget suffered multiple fractures stretching from the back to the front of the skull and along the eye sockets. It also revealed there was bleeding across both sides of his brain. The Daily Mail cited one report in which a doctor said the injuries in the autopsy appeared consistent with a blow to the skull with a baseball bat or falling 20 to 30 feet.
What happened?
Isn't that so? Okay.
Do they have any theories of what happened? Like, did he get hit with a baseball? Like, I don't understand.
As a hypochondriac who's like, Carly's
literally
been with me to get my head scanned maybe 2 to 3 times.
Within like a month, I feel like.
Like, I've fallen off a chair, like, thought I had a concussion multiple times is what I'm saying. And like, you know, had like headaches for weeks. Like, it was not
It's scary. I will say, like, if I hit my head, I'm nervous. I'm like, is my brain swelling? What's happening?
When this came out, I immediately was like, what? He just hit his head on the headboard and then like tried to sleep it off. Like, how does someone just like ding their head on a headboard and then get a brain bleed? That makes absolutely
Wait, is that
no
what they're
sense.
saying?
That's what they did say happened.
Okay.
They were like, oh, he had a bruise on the back of his head, so he probably just hit his head on the headboard and then was like, oh, I'm fine, I'll sleep it off.
My God.
And then I was like, that traumatized me.
Yeah,
like,
I would. Yeah, that's fair.
Because I think it came out on like Wednesday or something last week.
And you're like, I'm going skiing. Am I going to hit my head?
No, and then on the plane, when I was getting up in my chair, I hit my fucking head on the like
the overhead bins.
And I was like, cool. Like, now all I'm going to be thinking about is like having a fucking brain bleed from barely hitting my head.
Yeah.
And so all I was saying was like, that doesn't make sense. This literally doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Something else happened. I was like saying these things to TJ. I was like, maybe he like fell in the shower like really hard, but they just think he hit his head. Like I was literally hypothesizing.
You knew.
Yeah. And then when this came out, I was like, I knew it. And then it made me feel better because I was like, oh, thank God. Now I don't have to worry about hitting my head on a goddamn headboard.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like what happened that was so traumatic? It's crazy that we might never know. Like
that is exactly what I was thinking. I was just like, if they're saying there was no foul play, if they've looked at security footage, which like I don't know if they have.
Yeah.
Like
I'm sure they have at this point.
What would he have? What would have happened?
Unless you're right, maybe he fell and hit his head. But like I would think that if that happened, he would get like call an ambulance.
Yeah, when I read the New York Times article, it was saying that like the severity of in which he hit his head, like most people would just like be concussed, be confused. Like they wouldn't just be able to sleep it off.
Yeah.
So then that makes it even more bizarre. It's like, okay, did someone like beat the shit out of him and then put him in bed? Like what happened?
Oh my God. Right? I don't know.
Like literally what happened.
I don't know.
They need to get to the bottom of this.
I really hope that they can figure, because they can figure a lot out with autopsies. I wonder if they're trying to figure out exactly what it was.
If it was like a weapon or something.
Yeah, because I feel like they can tell, you know, if there's like a central part that got shattered or something of his skull, maybe it was a bat, or I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they do it.
Like the fact that it went from the back to the front, a crack from the back to the front.
Yeah. It sounds like he fell or something. I mean, that's what I would assume. But
20 to 30 feet.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, how did he just get up and go to bed? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Like what?
Unless he was drunk or something and didn't realize. But I think that they said they didn't find anything in his system.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Because that would make more sense. But
I think they said they didn't suspect drugs.
Okay. It was, that's scary. I remember when I was really little, I was at a pool, and you know those concession stands that they always have at pools?
Oh, like outside pool?
Yeah. I remember I dropped something underneath like the counter of it, and I stood up forgetting and completely full force just slammed my head. And that was a moment I was literally like, I am going to die tonight. Like, I will be dying.
Well, your skull, again, the amount of times I've had like CT scans of my fucking head. And from what they tell me, like it takes a lot, so much to crack your skull or like actually create like trauma to your head.
That's why it's so crazy.
I know.
Happened.
No, the doctors were literally like, there's no way that he was just like, I'm just going to sleep it off. Like with the injuries, he would have been in like agonizing pain.
Damn. I want to know so bad. I know. I think it came out too that they thought it was like a brain bleed only, and that freaked me out because I was like, oh, I hate
like an aneurysm.
I just hate those sudden,
it's fucked up
bodily failures that cause you to die. I just hate that. But I mean, with like either way, it's tragic.
Underlying stuff.
Yes, just, like, that scares me so bad.
I know. I hope that this would be so frustrating. I'm sure to be like his family and friends, and
oh my God,
hope that they're able to figure it out and like they can get closure, because
at least they have some sort of answer so far. It's not good enough, I don't think, but I know that first they were like, maybe it was a heart thing because his hand was over his chest. So
I honestly just figured that's what it was going to be.
Same.
And I was like, that's really sad.
Yeah. Because I feel like he was at age that's like some men just.
Totally. I think he's like 65.
Yeah.
Just like had a heart attack or something.
So sad. That is so crazy.
I know.
I didn't know that came out.
Yeah, I saw it this morning, and then it's like fucked up, but it did make me feel better just knowing. As again,
no, I know what you mean. Yeah,
like, I think it's horrible. Whatever happened, but
it's
knowing that it wasn't
knowing
just
that there was a reason. It wasn't just like a random. I mean, it might have been random that it like fell or something, but I want to know so bad.
I know. I hope they're able to figure it out.
Yeah,
let's get cracking it.
Yeah,
I also can't believe that I'm a medical professional and just knew that there was more to this
you really predicted that.
I am on WebMD far too often to let that slide.
Yeah, you're like, no, this is not possible. I'm calling the doctor right now.
The amount of times I questioned it, I was just like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, I saw, this will freak you out, and like you would never do this, but I saw a TikTok of this girl. I want to say she's like 20 years old. Like she's way younger than us, and she is an embalmer. And that's her whole job. And the TikTok I saw was like, was like, come with me to my embalming job. And some people, that's like literally their passion is morticians and embalming and stuff. But to me, it's just so interesting because I'm just like, I mean, all of her TikToks are just so interesting. And obviously in funeral homes, and like, Me, if a relative dies or something, or if I'm in a funeral home, I cannot shake that feeling for so long. Like I can't imagine working
and
there.
Imagine being an embalmer and having to deal with the traumatic ones, like where people get in car wrecks and it's just like you can't even have like an open casket and like you have to fucking look at that.
Oh my God, no. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
I don't know how people do like autopsy. I just genuinely don't know it. I don't know how people are doctors. Like,
I mean, I used to have to do studies on cadavers, which are literal just dead bodies. Yeah. And that was you don't see their face, but like
still
I would be standing in the lab like, this is a human. Like, ew. I cannot handle this right now. Yeah. Wow. Was it for me? And now I'm a YouTuber.
But like, kudos to everyone who can.
Yeah, I mean, I think
God just made us all different.
I think it's so interesting. Like, it's really cool that people have that passion. I just don't understand it. Yeah. But I think it's an interesting thing because it's so looked at as a negative, scary thing when I'm sure those people, it's not at all. It's just like a part of life. And Ugh. I just don't get it. Yeah. And that's okay.
Okay. On to Kardashian news and only Kardashian news.
Here we go.
Sorry for everyone leaving comments on the podcast saying that they don't want us to talk about the Kardashians, but here we are. Sorry, they're the only relevant thing happening.
Okay. We talk about celebrities, so like obviously we're gonna talk about them.
Someone
especially
left a
right
comment
now.
And they were like, good God, Erin, like enough with the Kardashian news. We know you're in love with them. Even Carly said she's sick of them. Like, if your podcast
that I'm sick. Oh, I guess like
they're like, if your podcast host is sick of them, how do you think we all feel? And I was like, first of all, I don't love the Kardashians.
Wait. Also, I wasn't being...
I know.
Like, I was like, we're over them. But, like, in the same sense of, like, I'm over Taylor Easter eggs. Like, 100%. I'm still going to look at them.
I know. But it's like, okay. And then I was like, okay, I'll let her pick all of the news from now on.
No, please don't make me do that. It would still be Kardashian news if they did that.
I know.
Oh, my God, weird.
You just can't please everyone.
No.
And, but, like, just so you know, this is our podcast, so we're going to decide what we talk about. And
it's also, like, half of it is just pop culture. So we're going to talk about the crazy shit that's happening right now 100%. With Kanye.
Okay. Well, before we get to Kanye, we did not talk about this last week, but Kylie Jenner did have her baby.
Oh, yeah. No, we did.
The name.
Oh, the name.
We didn't have the name.
Yes. Okay. What do you think of the name?
I don't like it.
What is it? Wolf?
Yeah.
Something?
Wolf. Well, Webster is his last name.
His last name?
Like Travis's last.
Oh, I just did not know that. Yeah, Travis Scott. Sure. Yeah.
Travis Scott. I think his last name is Webster.
I thought Webster was maybe the middle name, but all I saw was Wolf Webster.
Wait, I swear to God, I thought that was his last name. Travis
It Scott. Could be. I have no idea.
Because isn't Stormy? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jax Berman Webster the second.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. I wonder where Travis Scott came from.
I don't know.
Maybe he did what Childish Gambino did and did like the...
Picking the...
What was it? The Wu-Tang Clan? It was like, what's your Wu-Tang Clan name?
Yeah.
Like a generator.
That's so funny.
Travis Scott.
I feel like we tried that for our podcast name. We did something like that because we could not figure out a fucking name.
Yeah. But Wolf is the name. I feel like Wolf is such a hard word to say.
Wolf. Kinda. I get what you mean. Wolf. Because there's a weird L.
Flow off the tongue. And then what are you?
Here's Wolf.
Wolfie. Come here, Wolfie.
Here's the thing. I like the name until it becomes an adult. Like, I think it's a really cute name for a child and a teen. I feel like it's like kind of a cool name, actually.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't think it would rub me the same way as an adult.
It's like a man. Hello, Wolf.
Yeah, it's just like too much testosterone going on.
No, I'm just like, just give it a normal name.
I mean, celebrities always are just...
I know. I just feel like she could have done better. I would have been happier if it was a better name. Nothing wrong. It's like dog. Like, I'm just going to name my kid Dog.
Yeah.
Cat.
I just think it's like I don't know. It's cute for a kid. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
But as an adult, it's like, you're really going to date someone named Wolf. Wolfie.
I wonder what his yeah. Because it's like kids, you always like, do like cute little things with their names. Like you're just going to have to literally call him Wolf.
Yeah. I mean, Wolfie is cute for a toddler and
Wolfie? Stuff. Come here, Wolfie. No, it's weird for me. Yeah. I don't like it.
That's fair.
I saw, I feel like it was Not Skinny But Not Fat. She reposted like a woman who has like an 8-year-old son named Wolf. And she posted it that day.
She was like,
she did it first.
She did it first. I saw that.
I don't know. Just a weird name to me. I'm just not interested.
It's okay. I feel like there's been weirder ones, so it doesn't shock me as much.
Oh, I'm not shocked by it. I feel like a lot of people name, like I've seen it a lot.
Yeah. Even non-celebrities.
I just think they could have done better.
Yeah. Also, somebody corrected. Remember we were like, what was it? Oh, we thought it'd be Angel.
Oh, yeah.
It was on 2/2/22 or whatever, so it's angel numbers. That's why everyone's saying 2/2/22. Angel baby. But she also said that about Stormy, my angel.
I feel like everyone
says that. So I don't know. I mean, it makes sense with the twos, but I think she just calls her kids an angel.
Yeah. But it was a good clue. Honestly, I would prefer the name Angel over Wolf, if I'm being honest.
Angel's a way better name.
Yeah.
And then as it grows to an adult, it's still...
Oh, yeah.
It's still, in my opinion, like a good name.
They're beautiful children.
Yeah.
That would be really good.
Oh, that's all I think
Wolf.
of. Oh.
Wolf.
I'm a wolf. I'm going to fuck your shit up. Like, that's all I think of.
I don't know. I'm just...
Not the best, not the worst. I don't know. I'm indifferent. I think it's cute for now.
Yeah, I don't.
Fair enough.
But that's agree to disagree.
Yeah. I mean, I would not name my child Wolf, I don't think.
Yeah. Me
you know what
either.
else? Wait, you know what also reminds me of is I wolf you. And that is a little triggering to me.
I wolf you. Okay, let's just dive right into this Kanye thing.
Okay.
I didn't even pull an article.
I was going to say, how do you even know where to start with this? Because so much was posted.
It was.
I don't even know how to.
From Thursday. I wonder if he's posted anything.
Hasn't he deleted everything also?
Yes, but he does that every time he goes on like his little Instagram rampages. Let's see.
I can't. I'm sure by the time this is posted, it's 100 more things will happen. Also,
oh my God.
We're recording this on a Monday, so just keep that in mind.
I think that he delivered
flowers.
There is a truck with like so many roses in the back of it, and it looks as though it is outside of Kim's house. And on the truck it says, "My vision is crystal clear, but with K's."
Ew. Why is it in this truck?
That's probably like his truck.
My vision is crystal clear. Oh my God, give me a fucking break.
This is like...
That has to be Kim, obviously.
Yeah, 1000%.
Okay, I guess we can like...
life. Okay, let me
go over what
summarize.
happened. Yes.
Okay, so obviously since last week, he's still on Instagram, posting, deleting, and now he has... I don't even remember if we talked about it the last time, but the Billie Eilish thing, I don't think we talked about that on the last podcast.
No, I feel like it just happened.
I think it was like
a couple days ago.
It was like last week. I think it was like on Thursday.
Maybe like yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it was before. No, it was definitely way more recent.
Okay. So I can't keep up.
I know, it's hard.
So he, at one of Billie Eilish's shows, she helped a fan who had what seemed like asthma, I believe. Mm-hmm. And Billie had an inhaler on her, I think from what I read. And she was like, stop the show, like get this person an inhaler. They passed out. And then she just said like in passing, she was like, I don't start the show again until I know that everyone is okay. But then Kanye decided to take to his Instagram to be like, why are you shading Travis? And he was like, I'm not performing Coachella until you apologize, Billie, to Travis Scott for this low blow.
Is this still, do you know if he's like not going to play? Actually,
I fucking hope not.
Coachella needs to kick him off. I feel like they really need to humble
What are they
man.
waiting for? Like literally at this point, bring on Taylor Swift.
Yes. I mean, how iconic. And also Harry being there too. Come on.
I know. And the fact that he's like dragging so many people into this. Okay, so that happened. And then he got into a public fight with Kid Cudi.
Oh, so yeah. Oh my God.
Him and Kid Cudi are really close, but Kid Cudi is also very good friends with Pete Davidson. And apparently in private, Kid Cudi and Kanye West had a conversation about this and like had a talk about it. And then in public, Kanye decided to take to Instagram and be like,
of course,
being like, Kid Cudi will not be on my album because he's friends with you-know-who. And he's like, that's right, we're talking Billie language now. Alluding to the fact that Billie Eilish, never by name, said Travis Scott.
Alluded to somebody. With
exactly. Yeah. And then Kid Cudi literally was like, what the fuck? He called him a dinosaur. Oh my God,
I know.
So funny.
His reply was so iconic.
Let's see. Oh, also Billie Eilish commented on his post and she was like, I literally never said anything about Travis Scott. I was just helping someone. Okay, so Kid Cudi said, too bad I don't want to be on your album, you fucking dinosaur. Everyone knows I've been the best thing about your album since I met you. I'm a pray for you, brother. And like, that's just so sad. And then Kid Cudi took to Twitter to say, him and I had conversation about like my friendship with Pete in private, and like you're just now taking this to the internet to like make some spectacle out of it, and that's so fucked up. I'm done with you. Like, this is crazy.
He said, I'm setting boundaries.
100%.
Kid Cudi set his boundaries.
It's just like ridiculous. You're having conversations with people in private, but then continuing to make it a thing in public just to like get a rise out of people and get attention. And then he posted the picture of Kid Cudi's birthday dinner. Have you seen this Jimmy Fallon interview?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So he posted this picture of Kid Cudi's birthday dinner that has Pete Davidson in the photo, and Kanye posted and Kanye's also in the photo. He posted it to his Instagram feed and X'd out Pete Davidson's face.
Because this was like years ago before Kim and Pete ever.
Yes.
It was like when they were still married and everything.
And he said, I just wanted my friend to have my back. The knife just goes in deeper. But it's like,
I know it's fucked up, but like it made me laugh.
Oh, 100%.
I was like, that is so petty to fucking post it with his face. Like, what is Pete Davidson thinking right now?
I would
probably
just
laughing his ass off.
I would just be laughing. Well, if you like, him and Kim are just being paparazzi,
living their life,
smiling and being happy.
Love it.
But like, I feel so terrible for her. That doesn't even like scratch the surface of what's been posted, because then he just went off about Pete. He started calling him Skeet, which I guess is like slang for cum.
Yeah. Skeet.
Yes.
Skeet.
And that's just like, give me a fucking break.
Didn't he post a photo of Pete and it was like, look at this dimwit or something?
No, dickhead. He called him a dickhead. He said, look at this dick. He just took a picture, one of the paparazzi pictures of Pete and Kim, like going somewhere, and had his outfit in it. I have the photo right here, actually. And he was like, look at this dickhead. I wonder if Instagram's going to shut down my page for dissing Hillary Clinton's ex-boyfriend. So then he went on this whole like political adjacent conspiracy, like Pete Davidson is a plant to brainwash all you sheep. Like, truly.
What? I didn't hear this.
Yes. And then he was saying like, Ellen DeGeneres and Hillary Clinton and all these people have been like chirping in like Kim's ears.
Oh my God.
Like, that's why we're not together anymore, because like I supported Donald Trump. Like, it was just like,
I don't think so, buddy. Bizarre. I don't think that's why you're not together, but okay.
And then he made like, he took like fan made movie posters.
Oh, I know.
And like that had photoshopped everyone's faces on it. So on one side we have like Kanye, Drake, Julia Fox, Travis Scott, and then I don't know who this person is. I'm sorry to this man. And then on the other side, it's the Marvel poster of the Civil War Captain America movie, by the way. On the other side, it's Pete, Kim, Kid Cudi, Billie Eilish, and Taylor Swift. Like, leave Taylor out of it.
I know. Exclude her from this narrative. Please.
Also, I'm like, Kim, I hope you have fucking apologized to her in private.
I don't think she has, but I hope so.
If anyone deserves an apology throughout all of this, it is Queen Taylor herself. But then he was like, the internet still has not found a decent picture of Skeet. And then Kanye just kept going off on his Instagram being like, I just want my family together. And it's like, buddy, everything that you're posting is probably literally being printed out by all of Kim's legal team
100%
and put in folders to show to judges like, why you are unfit to provide for your children.
Yes.
Which is like obviously not what anybody wants, but you're making it so incredibly hard to not believe that like you're unstable.
I saw a TikTok and it was like, I know for a fact there's some lawyer's assistant their Super Bowl day is ruined because they have to be on social media screenshotting everything he's posting and everything. It's like so true. I mean, does he really think him dissing Pete and being so fucking rude about everything is going to make Kim come running back to him? Like, I don't understand what his motive is here.
Oh yeah, and then he posted...
Unless it's fake and he's just doing it for Donda too or whatever.
I genuinely think that he's just like struggling.
Mentally,
Like, this just seems like a pattern, and it's honestly so fucking sad, like, for the whole family. Like, I can't imagine being these children and like what's being said behind closed doors.
I know. I feel really bad for...
And like what he says... I mean... I believe that he's a good father. Like, this has nothing to do with his parenting whatsoever. But it's like, if he's saying all of this stuff publicly, like, what is he saying to the kids? Like,
it's really scary.
It's so sad. And then he posted like a screenshot. Did you see that of like Pete Davidson texting him?
Yes.
And he was so sweet. He was like, the kids are none of my business. I would never get involved in any of that. Like, I hope one day like we can be friends and like...
Wait, did he post the full thing?
No, he's so bad at...
Because I saw like a zoomed in one. I couldn't really tell what it was saying.
Yeah. Fuck, do I have the screenshot?
sad. I would be so nervous to be Kim. Like, he is just unhinged right now, like posting to social media anything he wants, and like it's just so disrespectful.
I know. Let me see.
That is so wild.
It's just, that was my Super Bowl. Like, TJ was like refreshing the score, and I was like, I have to be up in the fucking air, and I'm
no Wi-Fi.
Who knows what I'm missing?
I probably missed at least 3 posts.
Because he deletes.
I know.
Luckily, like,
everyone's
send
on
me
it.
Stuff.
Yeah. God.
Like, and he's scary. He's such a fucking narcissist, and everything that he says too. He's like, I did this. Like,
yeah. He was like, Kim,
I'm trending over the Super Bowl because like I'm a like inspiration to the world, like not sports. Like, it's just like, what do you? No, you're trending because you're fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like, you need to get a hold of yourself. He also said something like, Kim, I was your biggest or W or something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Just like, do you really think that's going to make her?
No, this is all making it so much worse. It's so sad. Okay, so Pete texted him. I'm assuming they probably had some conversation, but I'm assuming Kanye probably texted Pete and flipped the fuck out on him or something.
Probably.
And Pete said something, you as a man, I'd never get in the way of your children. That's a promise. How you guys go about raising your kids is your business and not mine. I do hope one day I can meet them and we can all be friends. And Kanye just posted that and said, no, you will never meet my children.
Fuck.
And then just kept talking about like, you'll never meet my fucking kids. It's just,
it sucks for Kim too, because it seems like that she's very happy with Pete, and I would be so scared that he would be like, this is enough. Like, I can't deal with this, and just bounce or something.
He's going to be like this with every single person she dates. Like, I don't really think that her and Pete are going to be together forever. Like, I definitely think it's just a fling, but like for her, this is going to be the rest of her life.
Fucked. And like, it's probably so confusing because you're like, I've been with this person for so long, and like now I just can't imagine the thought process.
And they were like, her and Kanye were friends before for a long time. And like, then you marry him and now you have kids. And like, obviously going through divorce isn't easy, but it's like, what he's doing now is essentially the reason why they got divorced in the first place, because she was like, I can't take it anymore. Like, you won't help yourself.
Yeah.
And like, now he's just going to like ruin every aspect of her life.
And it sucks because...
And he thinks he's doing something good.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes.
Fighting for my family.
Yeah.
You're fighting your family.
Literally. Like, you're breaking them up, actually.
God.
I forgot what I was going to say, but just tragic.
It's so sad. I just feel really, really, really bad for Kim and the kids.
Yeah, I mean, I would be on my fucking... I'd be on pins and needles if I were her, being like, what is he going to do next? Like,
I know.
What is he... I don't know, scary. And like the whole Valentine's Day thing, if that's really for Kim, the thing you just showed, like how fucked up
is. The fact that people I know are liking it, the stuff that I don't know. I'm just like, this is abusive, manipulative behavior. Like, this is disgusting.
And I fully understand that he has mental issues, but that's not an excuse to be doing. Like, I acknowledge it, and I fully believe that he like doesn't realize what he's doing is what he's doing, I don't think, but it's not an excuse, because you have to take accountability for your actions, you know, even if you're in like a manic state or whatever. Totally. I just think it's really sad.
I think it's one of those situations where it's like he doesn't want to help himself.
Yeah.
But again, like, who knows? Like,
well, he tweeted like a while ago, remember, it was like they tried to 5150 me and I didn't, or whatever.
Yeah. So. He also, someone commented and they're like, oh, like, here's Kanye like being crazy or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he went on this whole thing like, just because I'm like not a sheep doesn't mean I'm crazy. Like, was like saying stuff like that. And it's just so sad that like you can't even see what you're doing is hurting your family more than if you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. No, he doesn't see it. Isn't it crazy he was like gonna run for president?
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, we would be in another post. We'd be in a full war now.
Yeah. He was saying like Ellen DeGeneres was saying like, you need to break up with him.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, he went on this whole thing and I was like, literally,
oh my God, I cannot keep up. Like, genuinely, I think I probably didn't look for like 3 hours and 10 posts had been posted.
Yeah. Yesterday was a wild day.
Yeah.
It was my own personal Super Bowl. But like,
that was his goal.
In a non-happy celebratory way.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this
It was just
sucks.
like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Like, we went skiing and I was like,
Looking at your phone down the slope.
What's he posted? Okay, well, that's all I have to say about that.
That's fine.
Thoughts and prayers for the kids.
That's very sad. And for Kim, hopefully she's hanging in there, because I would be a fucking nut job right now if my ex was doing that and I had children. And
honestly, good for her for just like continuing to go out and like, live her motherfucking life.
Bad bitch.
Also, if they went out in like New York last night, why is he at her house? Maybe she flew home. They have a private jet.
I mean, she's probably like driving to Trader Joe's for her. Taking a plane anywhere.
God, I would just be like, it's all so sad.
Yeah.
Like I'd be scared.
Same.
And if they showed up to my house, I would be like I would have filed a restraining order on him.
Yeah. But it sucks because he's so fucking rich that anything she does, like he can just pay the fines or whatever. I mean, I guess eventually you could maybe go to jail or something.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
Well, I hope all goes well.
Because I'm sure she's like sent something that's like, don't talk about me on social media. Yeah. Right?
Absolutely.
She has to have.
Yeah.
So I don't know. People with money are scary in that way, because it's like they don't give a fuck.
Like, oh God. And like him, like everything he's doing. I saw actually a really good TikTok last night that was like, if this was anyone else, they would be canceled. Like they were being abusive, manipulative, like
it's like Colton, but like way worse.
Yes. They were like, if this were anyone else, they would be canceled. And I was like, you're so fucking right. He is abusing people. He's bullying people.
Yeah.
Which he's always fucking done, and everyone just lets it slide.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if Jenna and Julian broke up and Julian was doing this, like he'd be fucking canceled.
100%.
People would be like, get the fuck off your phone.
But because it's Kanye, they're like, yay.
Yeah, it's different. And that sucks, but it is different.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be.
It should not be.
No, but it is. And that's how we operate as a society. Yeah, sit in that.
Think about that. Okay, before we get into Am I the Asshole, I would like to thank our sponsor, Bombas. Bombas' mission is simple. Make the most comfortable clothes ever and match every item sold with an equal item donated. So when you buy Bombas, you are also giving to someone in need. Bombas designed their socks, shirts, and underwear to be the clothes you can't wait to put on every day. Everything they make is soft, seamless, tagless, and has a luxurious, cozy feel. They're made from super soft materials like merino wool, Pima cotton, and even cashmere, which makes them perfect for cozy layers. There's a pair of Bombas sock for everything you do. They come in tons of options like comfy performance styles for every sport and activity that keeps you moving. Bombas t-shirts are made with thoughtful design features like invisible seams, soft fabrics, and the perfect weight so they hang just right. Bombas underwear has barely their feel with second skin support that might make you forget that they're even there in a good way. And did you know that socks, underwear, and t-shirts are the 3 most requested clothing items in homeless shelters? That's why Bombas donates one for every item you buy. Go to bombas.com/onlyfriends and get 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/onlyfriends for 20% off. Bombas.com/onlyfriends. They have really cute socks. And every time I've gone to try to buy the pair, there's like, they come in like sets, some of them, and it's just like a neutral colored set. Ooh. They're always sold out. Always. And it's really upsetting.
Again, socks are great as an adult.
It's true.
We would never say this if we were 14 years old.
It's true. Especially as an adult, you can never find ones that like, if for me at least, like I hate when they're too tight. It like gives me anxiety.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So finding a good pair is always tricky.
But you're like that with leggings too. Oh yeah. You can't wear them more than just working out.
Nope. I can't like whoever people travel in them. I'm like, how? Yeah. How do you sit on a plane for 6 hours with these things constricting your legs?
Well, as someone who can, I think I just like don't really feel them.
That's true.
It shatters.
I feel like you never wear leggings.
No, but I have. Yeah. I mean, back in like 2015 or like 2014. I feel like
those were like different leggings though. Those weren't like athletic ones. I feel like those were like soft ones.
Oh, you're right. But I have worn like when I was like jump roping a lot, like if I was just lazy, I would just like wear them throughout the day and then be like, oh, I need a shower now. I didn't care. But yeah, that's funny. It's like restricting because you're really small. I could see if they're too small for you or something. Oh my God. But
I think it's like a weird thing. Like I don't like feeling like suffocated. Like I don't like baths. I don't like hot tubs. I don't like leggings.
And you also don't like to sleep with clothes on because it feels the same way. So I feel like there's something about your skin that you don't like. I
just am a free spirit, baby.
That's funny. You don't like baths. I don't really either.
Too hot. I don't like being in hot water.
Yeah, it's too much. But I do like hot tubs, so I don't really know the difference.
I can do a hot tub, but I'd rather not.
Fair.
Like if there was a hot tub, I'd rather just like be on the couch.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I like hot tubs because it's like feels like you're doing something you don't normally do.
Yeah, I get
unless
that.
you have one at home, I guess.
Or take baths often.
Or take
jets.
Yeah, yeah. That
if you're rich and have jets in a bathtub.
My parents had a party once, and they had a really big bathtub, and my mom got these cute little like floating candles that just
I feel like you've told me this before.
I probably have. And something happened where it's so funny too, because the whole party was all firemen. There were probably like 100 firefighters, and no one said a thing, but it smelled like a fire. Oh my God. And my mom like ran in the bathroom, and one of the candles had been burning. What?
Is your mom telling you something? Were your parents swingers?
I don't know. Maybe. Well, they weren't in the bath.
Yeah, but then why were there candles in
I think it was like a cute decoration or something.
Or
don't talk about that because that really grosses me out.
Swingers.
No, they're not. No, they can't be. No. And it had like burned a hole in the ceramic bathtub, like really bad. And she was like, "Why didn't it say anything? Like it smells like a fire." And they're like,
"Yeah."
Anyways, am I the asshole for burning my bathtub?
I don't think so. Well, okay. Thanks. I've got a little ditty.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's judge away.
I'm trying to see which one starts it. Okay. Am I the asshole for going nuclear over a pen? Ooh. So this is stupid, but I swear to God, I'm telling the truth. I have the receipts if you need them. For context, we have a pretty lax work environment at my job, and I love my coworkers. I value their opinions, and I have no problem with accommodating them at all. I have a weird complex about hurting people's feelings, and this has bothered me way more than it should. When I first started my job a year and a half ago, I would keep my pens in my lab coat and they would disappear constantly. I'd argue that that's what I get for leaving my pens out, but I also think it's appropriate to want to keep my pen throughout my shift at least. I was joking with one of my coworkers and labeled one of my pens to say, "Eat shit, pen stealer," and we laughed to find out it was our center manager who thought it was hilarious. I've kept my pen in my scrubs since then, and I haven't lost it to anyone yet. But now I let my friend borrow it for her nighttime shift, and she left it in a drawer to return to me when I came to work in the morning. I was supposed to work the next day, but our center closed for bad weather through until Friday, and I was off this weekend. One of my coworkers found my pen and scratched the label off, and I was really concerned because I didn't know she had been upset by it. So I talked to her today, and she told me that my pen was unprofessional, truth, in the way, truth, question mark, and that nobody gets to have their own pens. What the fuck? She said if she saw any of my pens, she was going to take them and take their labels off. I told her I didn't mind censoring or even getting rid of them if she had just told me, and I don't mind if it really bothers her, but she was not budging on messing up my pens. Now I'm pissed off, and in a moment of rage, I went to the bathroom and ordered 300 customized pens that say, "You suck, pen stealer," and "We live in a society."
Oh my God. That's
My
funny.
thought is that I can give them to whoever wants one, and if she wants to take them all, she'll have to get some damn acetone in an assembly line to make a dent in this plague I'm about to infect our center with. I think I let my anger get the best of me. Am I the asshole for raging about my shit pen? And will I be the asshole for going through with my evil plan? I have the feeling that I am. That's so, she said WIBTA. I'm assuming that's will I be the asshole?
Would I be the asshole for? Yeah. That's honestly really funny.
Yeah.
I don't think this person's an asshole. I think it's just like, I mean, I think if you do something like this, you have to expect a consequence.
Yeah. I feel like I relate to this woman because she's being empathetic of this other person's feelings,
yes.
Which like if that were me and I hurt someone's feelings by something that's just supposed to be silly, like I would feel bad. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." But the fact that this other person is going like so hard on like, you can't have these pens.
It's weird.
Like it's
what is this
obsessive
complex
and bizarre? Like they're in the way, and it's like, okay, but people
it's
need
a pen.
Pens
like no matter how many pens you have, like they're not going to be in the way. They're the smallest thing you could ever have. Pen. Like what do you mean they're in the way?
It's truly like this person doesn't like it. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a power trip. Let's be real here. Yeah. This is a power trip.
But then I feel like I respect her then being like, okay, fuck you.
Yes.
Then.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that is me to a T.
Yes, that's like the one we read about like the notes or whatever or something that they kept Yeah.
Like, I don't think she's the asshole. I think this is funny.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
And like, this other person just needs to pull the pen out of her ass. No pun intended.
Maybe she can take some. How many did he buy? Or did that person
300.
buy? Oh my God.
Like, that's funny.
Wait, was this person like a boss or something? I feel like I missed it.
No, she's just like a worker, but their boss was the one who originally took the pen and was like, this is funny.
Okay.
And
so
then
like,
the other
problem?
person's just a coworker.
Okay, then they have no right to...
Yeah.
No.
And it's like,
no, you're good.
One, destroying her property. Like, if you have an issue, she just was like, come to me. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know this offended you, even though it's not offensive.
Yeah, it's not offensive at all.
But she did, like, she was like, yeah, it is inappropriate for work. She agreed with the woman, but like in the way, and that nobody gets to have their own pens. Like, what?
I feel like, yeah, you should have your own pen. Like, I feel like if your job has to do with writing, like, anything, you should have your own pen.
1000%. I also feel like in all like silly medical sitcoms, like they always have their own pens and will like make a joke about like, is that my pen?
Yeah. I mean, I think something's going on at home with this other person. I don't think this is actually mad about the pen or the person. I think it's just
at least a power trip.
Yeah.
I think that you're not the asshole. I don't think you will be the asshole. I think that you're funny.
I think you're hilarious. I like you. I mean, if this person was like their boss, maybe it'd be a little bit of a different story. That's why I wasn't sure. So I was like, maybe there's consequences, but
I think that's why she's doing like the fuck you thing. Because it's like, who do you think you are to like think you're better than me when like it's just a pen?
Yeah. So stupid.
Love it.
Like there are bigger things to worry about.
I'm gonna need a follow up.
Yes.
Also, I would love to see what people are saying.
I know. Did you find that on the Twitter thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could look.
Okay, so the one I have isn't technically an Am I the Asshole? It was in the relationships subreddit, but I thought it'd be a good topic to discuss because it's a little bit interesting.
And it's Valentine's Day, so
yeah,
you know,
good call. Nothing like fighting on Valentine's Day. Wait, let me check this battery. 17% or 1. I don't think it says 1 though. Okay. So it says, okay, here's the title. Do I have to delete a video my ex was featured in if they ask? What does it say?
I think 7.
Oh, okay, we're good. Okay.
17.
No, we're good. Sorry, we're checking the battery on the camera because it was dying fast last time. Okay, so my ex says they don't consent to being seen on my TikTok anymore, months after my breakup. For extra context, she dumped me out of the blue. I never cheated or anything bad. I deleted all of the videos of us being a couple, but kept 2 that they were featured in for a funny skit that I came up with, and she agreed to act in. It definitely helped me become a content creator, and I got 1.5 million views.
Wow.
Yeah. I wanted to keep them because I was proud of them and the work I put into it. They demanded I take it down even though they consented to me making the video with them and posting it. Do I have to take it down? I ended up posting it on private, so it's down because they kept spamming me, but I was just curious if I was in fact violating their privacy. It's not at all sexual or nude or any even couple situation. It's just a funny skit. Thanks for your help.
Okay, the thing is, like, I get both sides of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, but I feel as though at the end of the day, it's just the ex being bitter.
Yeah.
And being like, take me off your page.
Yeah. And I was thinking about it and I was like, I would never ask an ex to like delete photos of us from Instagram or something like that. You know, like I would never care enough, I guess. Yeah. I mean, obviously everyone's situation is different.
Totally.
But I don't know. It's just weird. It almost sounds like she's like mad that it did well or something. Yeah, and so she's like, take it down. Bitter. Yeah. But I mean, agree. I guess like if somebody asks you, I feel like it is the right thing to do to take it down. But I don't think you necessarily like legally have to.
I know. I wish she gave more context because I don't know, like based off this, maybe it's like a messy breakup or maybe it's this person just trying to like, maybe they haven't talked and then she was like, oh, here's one thing I can hold on to to then communicate with her.
It sounds a little messy, but they said that I think a girl, I don't know, they dumped them out of the blue. Like nothing happened. So what if she has like a new person? Or I think she said girlfriend. I don't know. I'm confused. But maybe the person's a new person. So they're like, delete videos of me so they don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's just very weird.
It's weird because it is like, I don't know. It's like going back and asking a friend to like delete a video that I was in or something. Like I would just never think about doing that. But I don't know.
I think this is really hard with no context.
Yeah.
I would, I guess, like delete the video if they're like, I don't consent.
I feel like technically the right thing to do is to take down the video for sure.
But like the thing that pisses me off is like, I wish I knew what the situation was because you did consent to the video, but I get that you can take back consent. Like it's just complicated.
Yeah. But I mean, if it was like a show or a movie or something, she can't be like,
totally,
you know, so.
That's why I just think that they're being petty because they're like, well, we're not together anymore. So don't even think.
And it did really well.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Leave a comment. Also, if you are part of our Patreon, you can email us, onlyfriends696969@gmail.com. We read your emails. So let us know if you have any problems or issues you want help with.
Yeah, we're going to record that this week.
Yeah. So any family, friends, coworkers,
you could even do like an Am I the Asshole?
Yeah, like literally anything. And we love to read them. We do it for our Paris and Whitey tier. Yes. So if you're Paris or higher, like you can watch the video and always fun to discuss.
It is.
Yeah. And you want to read our Whitey tier?
Yes, I do.
Our Whitey members.
So Whitey tier, the top tier, you guys just get great content. Sorry, I'm pulling up the list.
You're good.
You guys get some shout outs on the podcast if you are a part of the Whitey tier. So I will go ahead and thank those of you. I'm absolutely going to butcher all of these names. Alexandria Paccioni, Alyssa Trevino.
Oh, are they all Italian?
Allison, no. Mizbach, Ali Henselhofer, and Amanda Carter. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Patreon and the Whitey tier. We love you guys. We post a lot of bonus content over on the Patreon every month. So make sure that you are subscribed there if you're interested in getting that bonus content. And then we post the audio of the podcast on Wednesdays and the video version on Thursdays over on our YouTube channel. So make sure that you're subscribed everywhere, rate and review the podcast, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening and watching. Bye.